Hello and welcome on this beautiful day. I hope wherever you are, it is just glorious. I love summertime and the sun, and we finally are out of the rain for at least a bit. So I hope where you are, the sun is shining. There's a nice cool breeze out there and you're feeling good. This is just a feel good yoga session, stretching, moving, breathing, and really just finding some good space in our joints, length in our limbs, and just good space in our head. So from me to you, I hope you're just having a magical day. Sitting up nice and tall, let's roll those shoulders up and back, and let's let those shoulders slide down and away. Again, let's roll those shoulders up and back, and let those shoulders slide down and away. Let those shoulders be heavy, arms heavy, close your eyes. Turn your palms to face the sky, drape the wrists over the knees, and bring your index finger and thumb to gently touch. We breathe in and out through the nose, just celebrating all that life has for us in store. We look within us to find joy in our heart, people and things we're grateful for. And we let those magical moments guide us through our practice. Allowing any blockages for that energy to flow freely. Just let those blockages disappear. Let's bring the hands on either side of the hips, pressing the palms down towards the earth. And as you exhale, lean your head to the right ear over the right shoulder. Keep pressing that left palm down towards the mat. So we're going to do our best, kind of get from head to toe. Inhale, head back up to neutral and gently lean it to the left. Keep pressing that right palm down towards the earth. Feel that length in the spine and that beautiful stretch down the right side of the neck. So just working head to toe, letting go, tension, tightness, improving range of motion. Inhale, head up nice and tall, open those eyes, and as you exhale, bring your chin down towards your chest. So as I mentioned, creating space in the joints. So wherever we are in poses, visualize that space. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, turn and look out over that right shoulder. Just making yourself as tall as you can sit. A little nod of your chin down towards your collarbone. Inhale, head up nice and tall, turn back through center and then out over that left shoulder. Far as your head will go. Keeping those shoulders in line, a little tuck of your chin, a little nod down towards your collarbone. As we move, as we breathe, as we come in and out of our poses, flowing without judgment, without criticism. Inhale, lift your head and bring it back to neutral. Reach to the sky and exhale, release that right hand down, left arm up and over. And we're just going to sway. That lateral movement, inhale, reach, and exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. You can keep your eyes closed the entire time. Inhale, reach. One more time, each side. Just flowing. Using your breath as your guide, inhale, reach, and exhale, up and over. Inhale, reach, both arms come up, and exhale, release those hands down by your sides. Let's turn and come up onto all fours to tabletop. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core is nice and strong. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, turn and look back towards that right hip. Draw your hip up towards your shoulder. Activating the obliques down the right side. Stretching down the left. Inhale back to center. And exhale, other side, looking back over that left shoulder, drawing that left hip up towards that left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale back to center. And just sway your hips side to side, wagging your tail. Just checking in. What do you feel through the hips, through the lower back? Coming back to center. Tuck your toes, lift your knees just an inch off of the mat. I said head to toe. Yep, so it might not be necessarily straight down the body. You feel those toes, you feel the feet. Feels pretty good. As you exhale, extend those legs. Shift your weight back towards those heels. Oh, and let's pedal. Alternate bending knees. Mobility through the ankles, through the knees. You might hear pops and cracks. All good, just the body readjusting. Just always checking in and making sure that you're not feeling any pain. Nothing more than a good discomfort of a good stretch. And if it's too much, back off or back out. As you exhale, let both heels sink. Add a little tip of your pelvis, reach your sit bones high, feeling a deeper stretch. If that's too much too soon, back off a little bit. Don't tip the pelvis quite so far. Giving that head a little shake, yes or no. And then let that head be heavy. Let's bend that right knee, left heel presses towards the mat. So sometimes folks are not in love with our down dog position. Hang in there, stay as long as you like. Come down to child's pose and then come back up if we're staying a little bit longer. Switch sides, bending that left knee. There will be a point sometime on your journey, most likely, where you actually fall in love with down dog. As you exhale, let both heels sink. That is a glorious day when you fall in love with down dog. Taking a gaze between your hands and walk those feet in. And sometimes why we don't love down dog is we feel like it's hard on our wrists. That's a focus. Lengthening through those arms, getting that bend out of the wrists as much as you can. And that love will come a little bit sooner. Shifting your weight forward. Shifting your weight back. Oh, give those toes a little wiggle. Shift your weight forward into those toes. And then back. Give those toes a little wiggle. And then center your weight. Bring your hands to your elbows, hold on, and gently sway side to side. Breathe. So maybe you're somebody who's not in love with stretching. You know people who are not in love with stretching because it's hard. Yes, it is hard, but it is so worth it. Giving your body the love that it needs so that you can do all that you want to do in your life. Whether that just be fun activities, work, play, sleeping well, standing tall, come back to center. Relax your arms. And let's ever so slowly roll it up. I know some of you may know my story, but I come to yoga through injury. If I could have done yoga before the injuries, how great would that be? So starting yoga, just start it. Doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. And step to the top of the mat. Mountain pose, standing tall, core strong. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey, nice flat back. And exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Elbows go straight back. Nice flat back, press it through, up dog. Let's open up those knees nice and wide and press it back to extended child's pose. With the knees open, room for the tummy and chest. Reaching out towards the top of the mat. Breathe. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands to the right. Reach for your left fingertips and then just sink down with that upper body. Beautiful stretch down that left side. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk those hands through center, and then over to the left, reaching through your right fingertips, and then relax the weight of the upper body down. Beautiful stretch down that right side. Now when I say beautiful, and you're not feeling it in a beautiful way, back off a little bit. We want to feel that goodness, that we know we're doing something good for our bodies. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk it back through center, extended child's pose. And then walk those hands back underneath those shoulders. Press through the tops of the feet to close your knees, back to our tabletop. We shift our weight to our right hand, left arm extends to the sky, reach it up just as high as you can reach. And as you exhale, pass that left hand through, shoulder to the mat, side of the head to the mat. Rotate and reach, right arm to the sky. Working to open your chest to the side, to stack those shoulders, reaching up through the tips of your fingers. As you exhale, releasing that right hand down, pressing it back up to tabletop. We shift our weight to our left hand. Right arm reaches to the sky, just as high up as you can reach. And as you exhale, pass that right hand through, shoulder to the mat, side of the head to the mat. Rotate and reach, left arm to the sky. Again, reaching and lengthening, lifting out of the shoulder up through the tips of the fingers. And breathe. As you exhale, release that left hand down, pressing it back to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands back, coming into a tight little ball. Relaxing, head down. Let those heels kind of work towards the mat. They don't have to come to the mat. Just let them work towards there and just feel that nice stretch to your calves and the ankles. Now slowly start to roll yourself up. Let's lower those knees, leveling out through the thighs, lifting the chest, and pulling the hands to heart center. A little balance, a little ankle strength. Breathe. Gently release your hands down. Once again, come back into that tight little ball. Let's walk the hands forward. Hands shoulder width apart. Extend those legs, pressing your heels down towards the earth to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, pull the hands to heart center. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right knee lifts to 90 degrees. Point your toes. Bring the hands behind your head, interlacing those fingers. Let's sweep that right knee out to the right. You can tap the big toe to the inside of your calf or your knee if you like. Activating those oblique muscles down the right side. We're going to lift the knee and we're going to lower the elbow. Hold. Breathe. Find a focal point. Slowly release it. Big toe once again, just gently touching the inside of the knee. Again, lift. Lifting the knee, lowering the elbow. Breathe, hold. And slowly release it back down. We're going to do that one more time. Lift the knee, lower the elbow. Hold. Find that focal point, use it. It's invaluable. And gently release, drawing that knee back to center and set it down. We lift that left knee. Point your toes. Roll that left knee open. Again, big toe just gently resting along the inside of that right leg. As you exhale, knee comes up, elbow goes down. Hold. Now it might be pretty challenging as we switch sides and gently release. We just have 3 of these, so 2 more to go. We lower the elbow, lifting the knee, activating those obliques on that left side, and release. We just have 1 more. These should be challenging. If you want to hold on to a counter, the wall, a chair, and try these again, I highly encourage that. And back tall we go. Bringing that knee back to center, setting your foot back down, standing tall. And as you exhale, close the elbows around the ears, chin towards your chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, release the weight of the head back into your hands. Elbows open wide. Oh, feeling that stretch across the chest, down the belly. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Extending the arms and swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Shifting your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot to the outside of your right hand. Toes are slightly turned open. Rotate and reach. Right arm to the sky. Circling that right arm around behind your back as you roll the chest open to the sky. Just nestling the back of the hand against the back of your hip. Extending right arm to the sky and slowly release your hand down, releasing that left knee to the mat. Untuck your toes. Let your hips be heavy. Stretching through the groin, through the glutes, down the front of that left leg. Feels good to you. Come down onto your left forearm. Right forearm if you like. Breathe, a variation of lizard pose. We come back up to the palms of the hands, making sure that that right foot is turned out slightly. Tuck the back toes, lift that left knee, and let's draw that left foot in across from the right. Toes are just barely off the mat. Heels remain on. We lower the bottom and lift the chest to our yogi squat or garland pose. As you exhale, release your hands and extend those legs. Let your head be heavy. Shift your weight to your heels, bend those knees, lowering back down to frog or garland. Pressing those knees open as you exhale, hands come down, we extend those legs. Let's do that once more. Coming down into your yogi squat, just checking in. Releasing your hands, lift your bum just slightly, stepping that left foot back, and then the right to your plank. Crocodile down, toes or knees. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Let's alternate bending knees, walk it out. How you doing? How's the breath? How's the body today? Without judgment, be present. Acknowledge whatever is going on. Some days are better than others. Some days more cooperative than others. Some days our balance is off. It's all good. It's all part of the journey. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And exhale, let your heels gently sink. We shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes to the sky. As you exhale, sweep that left foot to the outside of your left hand. Breathe. Shift your weight to your right hand. Left arm to the sky. Reach it up. Just as high as you can reach. Lift and lengthen, creating space within the shoulder joint. What do you notice down the front of that right leg? Is it tight at all? I'm just noticing that my hip flexors are a little tight today. Circling left arm around behind your back. Rolling it open. Breathe. So on those days when you feel a little tighter than normal, is there a reason behind it? Sometimes when we have a reason, it just makes it easier to accept. Sometimes there's no reason. It just is what it is. Circling that left arm back up. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Releasing your hand. Bringing that back knee to the mat. Untucking your toes. That's a good stretch for me today. How is it for you? Coming down onto that right forearm. Maybe the left. And just relax the weight of your head. Just got back from visiting Montana. What a beautiful state. Lots of hours in the car, so no wonder that my hip flexors are a little tight. Always love a little adventure. What a beautiful state, though. If you have never been to Montana, you should go. Coming back up to the hands, tuck the back toes, and lift that back knee, and let's draw that right foot in across from the left. Again, toes are turned open. We come into our frog, or back to our garland pose. Checking in. This time, let's just gently sway, side to side. Lifting the chest, drawing those shoulder blades down your back. Just celebrating today. The joy of today, the joy of just being alive. celebrating all of the wonderful people in our life. So thank you for being a part of my day and inviting me to be part of yours. Coming back to center. Release those hands and extend those legs. Let your head be heavy. Take a hold of the ankles and use the strength of the arms. Pull in that upper body towards the space between your legs. Releasing those arms, slowly lowering your bottom down. We step that right foot back and then the left to our plank position. Hold your plank. Lift out of those shoulders. You can be down on your knees. You can be down on your forearms. Good breath in. And as you exhale, lift those hips to down dog. Little pelvic tilt. Checking in. Does it feel right to do that just yet? Breathe. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. Breathe. Cross that right leg up and over the left. We're just going to cross at the ankles and work to get both soles of the feet back to the mat. And just notice what you feel through the hips, through the outsides of the hips, down those IT bands, down the backs of the legs. We inhale it to high plank. Keep those legs crossed. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale back to that down dog. Switch that right leg out and cross the left. Can you bring both feet to the mat? Notice if one side's a little easier than the other. What do you notice? Down the backs of the legs. Through the outsides of the hips. We inhale it to high plank, keeping those ankles crossed. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Stay up on those toes. And press it back to down dog. Releasing that left foot. Centering those feet behind you, feet hip width apart. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Shift your weight to your heels and slowly begin to bend your knees. Lowering down. Find a safe way to come down onto your bottom. Bringing the hands behind your legs, behind your thighs for support. If you don't need that support, extend those arms out. Bring your knees to touch. Maybe flex your feet. So we're going to play a little bit with our boat pose. If you like, lift those shins up. Breathe. So the shins parallel to the ground. If you're like, that's a little more than I like, bring those heels back down. You can keep the support, keep that chest lifted. If you like, extend those legs and point your toes. And again, you can use support. You can even bring the hands behind you for support. Keep that chest lifted. Let's open those legs, bringing the hands through the legs. Again, you can support, keeping that chest lifted. Flex your feet. So as we play with different positioning, how does your body respond? If you like, lift those arms overhead. It's a lot of load. How do you feel? Maybe open those arms out to a T. Lift those legs back to center. Bend the knees, shins parallel. Bringing the hands for support. Draw the knees in, rock it back. Pull those knees in nice and tight. That feels so good. Breathe. We bring the hands behind the legs and extend those legs. Flex your feet. Let's start to walk those hands up towards your feet. And then gently start to pull those legs in towards your upper body. You can just use your fingers, or you can wrap the arms around the backs of the legs. We can keep that upper body soft, or you can lift the upper body, drawing the chin towards your chest, nose towards your knees. We're just working to close that gap and create that amazing stretch in that lower back and down the backs of the legs. Now just alternate pointing and flexing your feet. What do you notice? Different sensation, yeah? Let's flex both feet. Pull those legs in as much as feels right to you. Gently release the upper body back down. Slowly releasing, bending those knees. We place our left foot to the mat, hands to the right shin, and just point and flex your foot. And then roll the ankle. Let's allow that left knee to roll open, just over to the outside edge of your foot. A little stretch for the groin. And then soften that right foot. Slowly bring that knee back to center, hands behind that right leg, and extend your right leg. Use the strength of the arms to pull that leg in. Keeping that nice long leg, flex your foot. Now you can decide if it feels right to you to keep that left knee bent, or you can start to slide that left foot out. Scissoring those legs. Is that too much for your lower back? Is that too much stretch for your hamstring? If it is, back off a little bit. And then bend that right knee. Right arm extends out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and gently guide your leg across your body. Return and look out over that right arm. The magic of this stretch never ceases to amaze me. Our supine spinal twist. A magic stretch. Letting go of tension in the neck, the shoulders, the back, the hips. Promoting digestion, elimination. Wringing out tension, tightness, negative energies. Releasing that left hand, rolling it back to center, and place that right foot to the mat. Left knee pulls in, hands to your shin just below that left knee. Pointing and flexing your foot. Rolling of the ankle. Make sure you go both directions, and then let that right knee just gently roll open. Getting that nice stretch through the groin, through the inner thigh. Just softening that left foot. As you're ready, drawing that right knee back in. Extending left leg. Hands just slowly walking down that left leg. Pulling that left leg in towards the upper body. Maybe adding a flex of that left foot. That's a long stretch down the back of that left leg. If you like extending that right leg out, you do not have to. And if you come there and then you decide, wow, that's a little more than I like, you just bring that right knee back in. Breathe. Close your eyes if you like. And gently releasing the intensity, bending that left knee, left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee. And we pull that left knee across. Turning and look out over that left arm. And then just close your eyes. Your supine spinal twist. Giving yourself permission to let go of any and all last little bit of tension. Anywhere that's being held. The gift of movement is like medicine for our being, our mind, our heart, our spirit. Not a cure-all, but certainly helps us to live our very best life and to stay healthier mentally, physically, and emotionally. Gently releasing that right hand, rolling it back to center. We keep that left knee drawn in, draw that right knee in. Bring the hands to the shins. We're going to pull the knees in as we lift the upper body, drawing your nose towards your knees. Breathe. Now you can stay right here, engaging the muscles in the core, the neck. If you'd like to add a little more intensity, as you exhale, extend the arms and the legs. You can reach towards the sky or you can reach in opposite directions and then pull it back into that tight little ball. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, close it up. We have 3 more. Can you get those shoulder blades off the mat? Find the rhythm of your breath. We have 2 more. Opening and closing it up. Last one. Open and inhale it in, releasing the weight of the upper body down. Releasing the hands down by your sides. Extending the legs to the sky. And either one leg at a time or both legs together, keeping the small of the back on the mat, we lower those legs down. Keeping that belly button drawn in. Legs get heavier the lower they get. Strong. Until those heels just gently come to rest. We lift the chest, we roll those shoulders underneath us just a little bit. Adjust however you need to adjust. Relax the weight of your body against the earth. Get rid of all the wiggles. And just breathe. We take a moment to acknowledge all of the hard work we have put into our practice today. Sometimes slowing down can be more challenging than that constant 100 mile an hour speed every day. But by slowing down and now stopping, we give ourselves an opportunity to replenish and re-energize. Within our heart, we let joy be prevalent. We let love shine through. We open ourselves to living our best life. Sometimes we get in our own way, more often than not. Be kind. Be confident. Be caring to yourself, to those around you, and to the world. You, my friend, make a difference. Allow yourself just a few more moments to breathe, to feel the joy within you, to know that each and every day there is an opportunity to grow, to explore, to find the very best version of you. Taking the time you wish, drawing one foot in towards your bottom and then the other. Open up those heels and allow the knees to gently touch. Just gently waking the body back up. Checking in as we do. We pull one knee in towards the chest and then the other, hands to the shins. Just a gentle pull. Allowing the knees to fall to the right as we roll to the right side. Resting your left hand just along that right arm. Taking your time and using the strength of the arms to help you come back up. Let's find a seated position that feels good to you, however you wish. Sit up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders up and back. Let your shoulders slide down and away. We turn the palms to face the sky, draping the wrists over the knees, bringing the index finger and thumb to touch. A gentle tuck of your chin down towards your chest. A moment of gratitude for the mind and body taking us on this journey today. We pull the hands to heart center. We gently lift the face. Pull the hands up to the third eye, centering the base of your thumb to the center of your forehead. Intuition, vision, gently pulling those hands back down to heart center. Opening those beautiful eyes and just a huge heartfelt thank you for joining me today. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. Be well, my friends. Take care. Always here for any suggestions, any comments, anything I can do for you. That's why I'm here, is for you. Take care of you. Until the next time, light, love, and namaste.